on, Cody, lead the way.
Oh dear, I don't see why I should go first.
The nicest always goes first.
It is a strange house if I'm the nicest.
It is a strange house.
Don't close the door, I can't find the switch.
Over here. We must not waste a second. Our minds are made up, I think.
Now is the time.
Yes, now for it all. But should we?
Certainly. And before the men come in.
Shouldn't we wait for the men? They are as much innocent we are. Lob will be with them. If the thing is to be done at all, it should be done now. Mrs. Scott, this is doing it.
Of course I am. The men are not coming, are they?
No, your husband is having another glass of port.
I'm sure he is. One of you ring, please.
Poor matey.
He richly deserves what he is about to get.
He is coming. Don't all stand huddled together like conspirators.
It is what we are.
Ah, matey. I wish this telegram sent.
Very good, ma'am. The post office closed at 8, but if your message is important...
It is. And you are so clever, matey. I am sure that you can persuade them to oblige you.
I'll see to it myself. You can depend on its going, ma'am.
Thank you. Better read the telegram, matey, to be sure that you can make it out.
Oh, ma'am!
Read it aloud, matey.
To the police station. Great company. Send officer first thing tomorrow morning to arrest matey, butler, for theft of rings.
Yes, that is quite right.
Oh, ma'am! My lady!
Should we not say how many rings?
Yes, put in the number of rings, matey.
May I tear up the telegram now, ma'am?
Certainly not.
I always knew this man was the culprit. I am never mistaken in faces, and I see broad arrows all over yours, matey.
It is deeply regretted.
I'm sure it is.
We may as well tell him now that it is not our rings we are worrying about. They've just been a means to an end, matey.
Precisely. In other words, that telegram is sent unless...
Unless you can tell us instantly what peculiarity it is that all we ladies have in common.
Not only the ladies, all the guests in the house.
We have been here a week, and we find that when Rob invited us, he knew us all so little that we begin to wonder why he asked us. And now, from words he has let drop, we know that we were invited because of something he thinks we have in common.
But he won't say what it is. One knows no people could be more unalike.
One does.
And we can't sleep at night, matey, for wondering what that something is.
But we are sure you know, and if you don't tell us, what?
I don't know what you mean, ladies.
Oh, yes, you do.
You must admit your master is a very strange person.
Yes, ma'am, he is a little odd. That's why everyone calls him Lob, not Mr. Lob.
He is so odd that it has got on my nerves that we've been invited here for some sort of horrid experiment. You look as if you thought so too.
You shouldn't have come, ladies. You didn't ought to have come.
Shouldn't have come. Now, my man, what do you mean by that?
I just mean, why did you come if you're the kind he thinks?
The kind he thinks.
What kind does he think? Now we are getting at it.
I haven't a notion, ma'am.
Then it is not necessarily our virtue that makes Lob interested in us.
No, my lady. Oh, no, my lady.
And yet, you know, he is rather lovable.
He is, ma'am. He's the most lovable old devil. I beg your pardon, ma'am.
You scarcely need to, for in a way it is true. I have seen him out there among his flowers, talking to them, patting them, coaxing them, till they simply had to grow.
It is certainly a divine garden.
Oh, how lovely it is in the moonlight. Roses, roses all the way. It's like a hat I once had when I was young.
Lob is such an amazing gardener that I believe he could even grow hats.
Certainly is a wonderful gardener, but is that quite nice at his age? What is his age, man?
He won't tell, my lady. I think he's frightened that the police would step in if they found out how old he is. They do say in the village that they remember him from 70 years ago, looking just the way he does today.
Absurd.
Yes, ma'am, but then there are his razors.
His razors?
You won't know about razors, my lady, not being married as yet. Excuse me, but a married woman cannot tell a man's age or the number of his razors. If you saw his razors, there is a little world of them. From patents of the present day to implements so horrible that you could picture him with them in his hands, scraping his way through the ages.
You, amuse one, to an extent. Was he ever married?
He has quite forgotten, my lady. How long ago is it since Merry England?
Why do you ask?
In Queen Elizabeth's time, wasn't it?
Yes, ma'am. He says he's all that is left of Merry England. That little man.
Lob. Isn't there a famous cricketer called Lob?
Wasn't there Lob in Shakespeare? No, of course, I'm thinking of Robin Goodfellow.
Oh, yes, the names are so alike.
Robin Goodfellow was Puck.
That's what was in my head. Lob was another name for Puck.
Well, he's certainly rather like what Puck might have grown into if he had forgotten to dye it. And by the way, I remember now he does call his flowers by the old Elizabethan names.
Yes, miss, he does. He calls the nightingale Philomel, miss, if that is of any help.
None whatever. Tell me this, did he specially ask you all for Midsummer Week?
He would.
Now what do you mean?
Nothing, ma'am. He just likes them to be here on Midsummer's night.
Them whom?
Them who have that in common.
What can it be?
I don't know, ma'am.
I hope we're all nice women. We don't know each other very well. Does anything startling happen at those times?
I don't know, ma'am.
Why? I believe this is Midsummer Eve.
Yes, miss, it is. It is Midsummer's Eve. The villagers know it. They're all inside their houses tonight, with the doors barred.
Because of him?
Yes, my lady. He frightens them. There are stories.
What alarms them? Tell us, or...
Nothing, ma'am. I know nothing for certain, ma'am. I've never done it. He has wanted me to, but I wouldn't do it.
Done what?
Nothing, ma'am. Be merciful to me, ma'am. I was not bad naturally. It's just going into domestic service that did it for me. The accident of being flung among bad companions. It's touch and go how the poor turn out in this world. It all depends on you taking the right or the wrong turning.
I dare say that is true.
Yes, ma'am. When I was young, I was offered a clerkship in the city. Had I taken that, there wouldn't be a more honest man alive today. I would give the world to be able to start over again.
It is very sad, Mrs. Dearth.
I am sorry for him, but still.
What do you say, my lady?
Well, as you ask me, I should certainly say jail.
If you say no more about it, I might give you a tip that is worth it.
Ah, now you are talking.
Don't listen to him.
You are the one that is hardest on me, my lady.
Yes, I flatter myself I am.
You might take a wrong turning for yourself, my lady.
How dare you, man?
The men are rising.
Very well, matey. We agree if the tip is good enough.
You will regret this.
I think not, my lady. It's this. I wouldn't go out tonight if you asked you. Go into the garden if you like. The garden is all right. Not any farther. I wouldn't go out any farther tonight.
But he never proposes for us to go farther. Why should he tonight?
No, ma'am. But all the same, don't any of you go. Except you, my lady. I would like you to go. Thank you, ma'am.
You should have sent that telegram off.
You're sure you've told us all you know, matey?
Yes, miss. Above all, ladies, I wouldn't go into the wood.
The wood? Why? There's no wood within a dozen miles of me.
Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. But just the same, I wouldn't go out into the wood. Not tonight. Not if I was you.
Yes, that's quite right. See about your wife and that leg of hers there.
Well, standing? Dear lady, pray be seated. What don't you naughty?
It is quite a flirtation, isn't it?
Is my husband still sampling the port, Mr. Purdie?
Do you know, I believe he is. Do the ladies like our proposal, Code?
I haven't told them of it yet. The fact is, I'm afraid that it might tire my wife too much. What do you say, Cody? Are you up for some exertion tonight, or is your foot troubling you?
I have been resting it, Cody.
Now, isn't that better? Now, if you are agreeable to it, we are all going out for a walk.
The garden is all right.
But it is not to be the garden. We're going further afield. We have an adventure for tonight. Get thick shoes and a wrap. Mrs. Dearth, all of you.
And where do you propose to take us?
To find a mysterious wood.
Are you being funny, Mr. Purdie? You know quite well that there's not any trees for miles around. You've said yourself that it is the one blotch on the landscape.
On ordinary occasions. But let us remind you, Miss Joanna, that tonight is Midsummer's Eve.
Tell them what you told us, Lob.
It is all nonsense, of course, just foolish talk of the villagers. They say, Midsummer Eve, there is a strange wood in this part of the country.
Where?
That is one of its most charming features. It is never twice in the same place, apparently. It is seen on different parts of the downs and on more common. Once it was close to Radley village, and another time about a mile from the sea. Oh, a sporting wood!
And Lob is anxious that we should all go look for it.
Not he. Lob is the only skeptic in the room. He says it's all rubbish and we shall be silly if we go. But we believe, eh, Purdy?
Rather.
Just wasting the evening, of course. Let's have a round game of cards here instead.
No, sir. I am going to find that wood.
What is the good of it when it is found?
We shall wander in it deliciously, listening to a new sort of bird called the Philomel.
Shall we keep together, Mr. Purdie?
No, we must hunt in pairs.
That must be rather fun. Come on, Coat. I'll lace your boots for you. I'm sure your poor foot will carry you nicely.
Miss Trout, wait a moment. Lob, has this wonderful wood any special properties?
There's no wood.
You've never seen it?
Not I. I don't believe in it.
Have any of the villagers ever been in it?
So it's said. So it's said.
And what did they say were their experiences?
Oh, that isn't known. They never came back.
Never came back?
No, outside, of course. You see, in the morning the wood was gone, and so they were gone too.
I don't think I like this wood.
Well, of course, if you ladies are against, we will drop the idea. It was only for a bit of fun.
Yes, better give it up. To please Lob.
Oh, all right, Lob. What about that round game of cards?
Here.
I wanted you to go. I had set my heart on your going. It is the thing that I wanted, and it isn't good for me not to get the thing that I want.
Good gracious, yes. Wanted it all this time. You wicked Lob.
Now you see there is something in it.
Nonsense, Mrs. Dearth. It was only a joke.
Don't cry, Lobby. Nobody cares for be pampered.
Funny little man. Let us go at once and look for this wood.
Boots and cloaks, hands forward. Come on, Lady Caroline, just to show that you're not afraid of mating.
Poor Bruce one. It was I who hurt you. Lob is so sorry. Lie there. Pretty, pretty. Let me see where you have a pain. You fell on your head. Is this the place? Now I make it better. Ah! Little rascal. You are not hurt at all. You just pretend. Oh dear. Sweetheart, don't cry. You are now more beautiful than ever. You are too tall. Oh. How beautifully you smell now that you are small. Drink! Drink! Now you are happy again! The little rascal smiles! All smile, please. Nod heads. You love Lob. Lob loves you. Oh! What were you saying to them, Lob? I was saying, 2's company, 3's none.
That man, he suspects.
No one minds, Lob. Oh, my dear. Oh, my dear.
No. Jack, if he saw you kiss my hand, if Mabel were to suspect.
There's nothing for her to suspect.
No, there isn't. Is there? I am not doing anything wrong, am I?
Oh, you.
Mabel is your wife, Jack. I should so hate myself if I did anything that was disloyal to her.
Oh. Those eyes could never be disloyal. Oh, my lady of the nut brown eyes. The sveltness of you, Joanna. Why are you so svelte?
All I want is to help her and you, Jack.
I know, how well I know, my dear, brave love.
I am very fond of Mabel, Jack. I should like to be the best friend she has in the world.
You are, dearest. No woman ever had a better friend.
And yet, I don't think she really likes me. I wonder why.
It is just that Mabel doesn't understand. Nothing could make me say a word against my wife.
I wouldn't listen to you if you did.
I love you all the more, dear, for saying that. But Mabel is a cold nature, and she doesn't understand.
She doesn't appreciate your finer qualities.
That's it. But of course, I am difficult. I always was a strange, strange creature. I often think, Joanna, that I am rather like a flower that has never had the sun to shine on it, nor the rain to water it.
You break my heart.
I suppose there's no more lonely man than I walking the earth today.
It is so mournful.
It is the thought of you that sustains me, elevates me. You shine high above me like a star.
No, no. I wish I was wonderful, but I'm not.
You have made me a better man, Joanna.
I'm so proud to think that.
You have made me kinder to Mabel.
I'm sure you're always kind to her.
Oh, yes, I hope so. But now I think of special little ways of giving pleasure. That never to be forgotten day when we met, you and I.
Oh, that tragic, lovely day by the weir. Oh, Jack.
Do you know how in gratitude I spent the rest of the day?
Tell me.
I read to Mabel aloud for an hour. I did it out of kindness to her, because I'd met you.
It was dear of you.
Do you remember that first time? My arms, your waist. You are so fluid, Joanna.
Why are you so fluent?
I can't help it, Jack.
I gave her a ruby bracelet for that.
It is a gem. You have given that lucky woman many lovely things.
It is my invariable custom to go straight off and buy Mabel something whenever you have been sympathetic to me. Those new earrings of hers are in memory of the first day you called me Jack. Her paquin gown, the one with the beads. It was because you let me kiss you.
I didn't exactly let you.
No, but you have such a dear way of giving in.
Oh, Jack. She hasn't worn that gown of late.
No, nor the jewels. I think now she has some sort of idea that when I give her anything nice, it means that you have become nice to me. She has a rather suspicious nature, Mabel. She never used to have it, but it seems to be growing on her. I wonder why.
Was there anyone in the garden, Jack?
There's no one there now.
I'm sure I heard someone. If it was Mabel, Jack, if she saw us, she would think you were kissing me.
I am so sorry to interrupt you, Jack. Please, wait a moment before you kiss her again. Excuse me, Joanna. Oh, I didn't want the others to see you. They might not understand how noble you are, Jack. You can go on now.
How extraordinary of others. Oh, how contemptible. Mabel!
Did you call me, Joanna?
I insist on an explanation, Mabel. What were you doing in the garden?
Oh, I was looking for something I'd lost.
Anything important?
I used to fancy it, Jack. It is my husband's love. Don't pick it up, Joanna. If so, and you don't separate store by it, I should like it back. The pieces, I mean.
Mabel, I will not be talked to in that way, to imply that your husband did I. Oh, shame!
I must say, Mabel, that I am a little disappointed in you. I certainly understood that you had gone upstairs to put on your boots.
Oh, Jack, a woman like that.
I forgive you, Mabel. You will be sorry for this afterwards.
Not a word against Joanna, Mabel. If you knew how nobly she has spoken of you.
She does know. She has been listening.
This is a man's business. I must be open with you now, Mabel. It is the manlier way. If you wish it, I shall be true to you in word and deed. It is your right. But I cannot pretend that Joanna is not the woman in the world for me. If I met her before you, oh, it's kismet, I suppose.
Too late. Too late.
I suppose you never knew what true love was till you met her, Jack.
You forced me to say it. Joanna and I are as one person. We have not a thought at variance. We are one rather than two.
Yes, and that is the one. I am so sorry to have marred your lives.
If any blame there is, it is all mine. She is as spotless as the driven snow. The moment I mentioned love to her, she told me to desist.
Not she. So you were listening. Mabel, don't you see how splendid he is?
Not quite, Joanna.
How lovely of you, Jack, to take it all upon yourself.
It is the man's privilege.
Mabel has such a horrid way of seeming to put people in the wrong.
Oh, have you noticed that? Poor Mabel. It is not an enviable quality.
I don't think I care to go out now. She has taken the innocence out of it, Jack. She has spoiled it all.
We must be brave and not mind her. Oh, Joanna, if we had only met in time, if I could begin again, to be battered forever just because I once took the wrong turning, it isn't fair.
The wrong turning? Who was saying that a moment ago about himself? Why, it was Matey.
Is that her coming back again? It's too bad. It is you, Mrs. Sturf.
It is, but thank you for telling me, Mr. Purdie. I don't intrude, do I?
Why should you?
Rather not. We were hoping it would be you. We want to start on the walk. We have been looking for the others everywhere. We can't think of what's become of them.
Well, do go on looking. Under that flower pot would be a good place. It is my husband I am in search of.
Shall I rout him out for you?
How too unutterably kind of you, Mr. Purdie. I hate to trouble you, but it would be the sort of service one never forgets.
You know, I believe you are chaffing me.
No, I am incapable of that.
I won't be a moment.
Miss Trout and I will await your return with ill-concealed impatience. Yes, I suppose you are right. I dare say I am.
I didn't say anything.
I thought I heard you say, that hateful Dearth woman coming butting in where she is not wanted.
You certainly have good ears.
Yes, they've always been rather admired.
By the painters for whom you sat when you were an artist's model.
So that has leaked out, has it?
I shouldn't have said that.
Do you think I care whether you know or not?
I'm sure you don't. Still, it was cattish of me.
It was.
I don't see it.
I'm uncommonly flattered, Alice, to hear that you have sent for me. It quite takes me aback.
It isn't your company I want, Will.
You know, I felt that Purdie must have delivered your message wrongly.
I want you to come with us on this mysterious walk and keep an eye on Lob.
On poor little Lob? Oh, surely not.
I can't make the man out. I want you to tell me something. When he first invited us here, do you think it was you or me he specially wanted?
Oh, you. He made no bones about it. Said there was something about you that made him want uncommonly to have you down here.
Well, try to remember this. Did he ask us for any particular time?
Yes, he was very particular about its being Midsummer Week.
I thought so. Did he say what it was about me that made him want to have me here in Midsummer Week?
No, but I presumed it must be your fascination, Alice.
Just so. Well, I want you to come out with us tonight to watch him.
Crack in my eye, Tommy. Spy on my host. Such a harmless little chap, too. Excuse me, Alice. Besides, I have an engagement.
An engagement? With a port decanter, I presume.
A good guess, but wrong. Still, how you know me. My engagement is with a quiet cigar in the garden.
Your hand is so unsteady you won't be able to light the match.
I shall just manage.
A nice hand for an artist.
One would scarcely call me an artist nowadays.
Not so far as any work is concerned.
Not so far as having any more pretty dreams to paint is concerned. Wonder why I have become such a waster, Alice.
I suppose it was always in you.
I suppose so. And yet I was rather a good sort in the days when I went courting you.
Yes, I thought so. Unlucky days for me, as it has turned out.
Yes, a bad job for you. I didn't know I was the wrong one at the time. Thought quite well of myself, thought a vast deal more of you. Crack in my eye, Tommy. How I used to leap out of bed at 6 a.m. all agog to be at my easel. Blood ran through my veins in those days. Now I'm middle-aged and done for.
It's funny.
Don't know how it has come about, or what has made the music mute. When did you begin to despise me, Alice?
When I got to know you really well. A long time ago.
Yes, I think that is true. It was a long time ago, before I had begun to despise myself. It wasn't until I knew you had no opinion of me that I began to go downhill. You will grant that, won't you? And that I did try for a bit to fight on. If you had cared for me, I wouldn't have come to this, surely.
Well, I found I didn't care for you. And I wasn't hypocrite enough to pretend I did. That's blunt, but you used to admire my bluntness.
The bluntness of you. The adorable wildness of you, you untamed thing. There were never any shades in you. Kiss or kill was your motto, Alice. I felt from the first moment I saw you that you would love me or knife.
I didn't knife you.
No. I suppose that was where you made the mistake. It is hard on you, old lady. I suppose it's too late to patch things up.
Let's be honest. It is too late, Will.
Perhaps if we had had children. Pity.
A blessing, I should think, seeing what sort of father they would have had.
I dare say you're right. Well, Alice, I know that somehow it's my fault. I am sorry.
I'm sorry for myself. If I hadn't married you, what a different woman I should be. What a fool I was.
Three things, they say, come not back to men nor women. The spoken word, the past life, and the neglected opportunity. Wonder if we should make any more of them, Alice, if they did come back to us.
You wouldn't.
I guess you're right.
But I.
Yes. What a boon for you. I hope it's not Freddie Finch fellow you would put in my place. I know he's following you about again.
He followed me about, as you put it, before I knew you. I don't know why I quarreled with him.
Your heart told you that he was no good, Alice.
My heart told me that you were. So it wasn't much service to me. My heart.
The Honourable Freddie Finch fellow is a rotter.
You are certainly an authority on the subject.
You have me there. After which brief, but pleasant, little connubial chat, he pursued his dishonoured way into the garden.
Here they are. Are you ready, dear lady?
Are you not coming with us to find the wood, Mr. Dearth?
Alas, I am unavoidably detained. You will find me in the garden when you get back.
If we ever do come back.
Precisely. Alice, should we never meet again, fare thee well. Purdie, if you find the tree of knowledge in the wood, bring me back an apple.
I promise.
Okay, come quickly. Matey mustn't see me.
Matey? What difference would that make, Lob?
Well, he would take me off to bed. It's my time.
You know, old fellow, you make it very difficult for us to embark upon this journey in the proper air spirits.
Well, I'm for the garden.
How now, Dearth?
What is it we get in that wood, Lob?
Ah, you won't tell us that.
Come on,
Tell us first.
They say, in the wood, you get what nearly all of you have been longing for. A second chance.
So that is what we have in common?
You know, Cody, I've often thought that if I had a second chance, I would want to be a useful man instead of just a nice, lazy one.
A second chance.
Come on!
Yes, to the wood! The wood!
Stop! Why not go this way? Anyone ready to risk it?
Of course, there's nothing in it, just...
Of course! Going out, Purdie.
A second chance.
I shall be back in a moment. Probably.
He won't come back.
It's horrible.
Mabel!
You will have to go now, Mr. Purdie.
That's enough, Mrs. Dearth. Don't you go. You'll catch it if you go.
A second chance.
One would like to know.
Cody? Have you come to bed? Cody, please? Cody?
It's past your bedtime, sir. Say good night to the ladies and come along.
Matey, look.
Great heavens! Then it's true!
Yes, but I wasn't sure.
Isn't it a lovely night, Jim? Listen, my own. To Philomel. He is saying that he's lately married. So are we, you ducky thing. I feel as if I am Rosalind, and you are my Orlando.
What do you say I am, Caroline?
Wouldn't it be fun, dearest one, if you were to write poems about each other and pin them on the tree trunks?
Poems? I've never known a lass for such high-flown language.
Your lass, dearest. Jim's lass.
And don't you forget it.
What should you do if I were to forget it, you great about?
Take a stick to me.
I love it when you talk like that. It is so virile. I always knew that it was a master I needed.
It is what you all need.
It is, you knowing wretch.
Listen, Caroline. This is what gets the ladies.
How much have you made this week, you wonderful man?
Another 200 or so. That's it. Just another 200 or so.
My dear golden fetter, listen to him. Kiss my fetter, Jim.
Wait till I light my cigar.
Let me hold the darling match.
tidy-looking petty corona this. There was a time when one of that sort would have run away with 2 days off my screw.
Oh, how I should have loved Jim to know you when you were poor. Imagine you having once been a clerk.
We all have our beginnings, but it wouldn't have mattered how I began, Caroline. I would have reached the top just the same. You see, I'm a climber, and there are nails in my boots for the parties beneath us. Boots, I tell you. Had I been a bootmaker, I'd have been the first bootmaker in all of London.
I am sure you would, Tim. But would you have made the best boots?
Very good, Caroline. That's the neatest thing I've heard you say all day. It's getting rather late. I suppose we'd be heading back to our Rolls Royce.
Oh, do hope the bench wasn't damp.
Doesn't matter if it was. I was lying on your rug. Who is that mournful party?
I wonder, sir, whether you happen to have seen my husband. I lost him in the wood.
We are strangers to these parts ourselves, missus. Have you seen anyone, Caroline?
Should we have noticed? Might it be that old gent over there?
Oh, no. My husband is quite young.
Seems a merry old cock. Evening to you, sir. Have you happened to see a young gentleman in the wood lately, all by himself, looking for his wife?
Can't say that I have.
He isn't necessarily by himself, and I'm not sure he's searching for me. There may be a young lady with him.
What do you mean by that?
If you like that better.
No. Your manners, Caroline.
Would it be singing or dancing?
Oh, no. At least I hope not.
Hope not. In that case, I'm not very likely to notice him, but if I were to, what name should I give?
Purdie. I am Mrs. Purdie.
I shall keep that in mind, but I have no promises. I have been far too preoccupied at late.
I am sorry I have troubled you. I see him now.
Is he alone? I see from your face that he isn't.
No awkward questions, Caroline. Evening to you, missus, and I hope you get him to go along with you quietly. See that old codger dancing.
No, and no! I don't know you nearly well enough for that. Besides, what would your wife say? I should begin to think you're a very dreadful man, Mr. Purdy.
Oh, surely you might call me Jack by this time.
Perhaps, if you're very good, Jack.
Oh, if only Joanna were more like you.
Like me? Do you mean her face? Well, it is, if not precisely pretty, it is a good face. I'm glad you have such a dependable little wife, Jack.
Thanks.
What would Joanna have said if she had seen you just now?
A wife should be incapable of jealousy.
Joanna? Jealous? Does she have any reason? Jack, tell me, who is the woman?
Oh, shall I, Mabel? Shall I?
I have never seen her.
You see her every time you look in a mirror.
How odd, Jack? That can't be. When I look in a mirror, I see only myself.
Oh, how adorably innocent you are, Mabel. Joanna would have guessed at once.
Not that.
Shall I tell you now?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Jack, try not to say it, but if you feel like you must, say it in such a way that it would not hurt the feelings of Joanna if she heaven to be possible, but it really always is.
I would rather not say it at all than that way. I don't know, Mabel, whether you have noticed that I am not like other men. All my life, I've been a soul that has had to walk alone. Even as a child, I had no hope that it would be otherwise. I distinctly remember when I was 6, thinking of how unlike other children I was. Before I was 12, I suffered from terrible self-deprecation. I do still. I suppose there never was a man who had a more lowly opinion of himself.
Jack, you are so universally admired.
Ah, that doesn't help. I remain my own judge. I'm afraid I am a dark spirit, Mabel. Yes, my dear. Let me leave nothing untold, however it may damage me in your eyes. Oh, your eyes. I cannot remember a time when I did not think of love as a great consuming passion. I visualized it, Mabel, as perhaps few have done, but always as the abounding joy that could come to others, but never to me. I expected too much of women. I suppose I was touched to finer issues than most. That has been my tragedy.
Then you met Joanna.
Then I met Joanna. Yes, foolishly, as I now see. I thought she would understand I was far too deep a nature to really mean the little things I sometimes said to her. I suppose a man was never placed in such a position before. What was I to do? Remember, I was always certain that the ideal of love could never come to me. Whatever the circumstances, I was convinced that my soul must walk alone.
So you married her?
And so I married her.
Out of pity?
I felt it was a man's part. I was such a child in worldly matters that it was pleasant for me to have the right to pay a woman's bills. I enjoyed seeing her garments lying about on my chairs. In time, that exultation wore off. But I was not unhappy. I didn't expect much. I was always so certain that no woman could ever plumb the well of my emotions.
Then you met me.
Then I met you.
Too late. Never, forever, forever, never. Those are the saddest words in the English tongue.
At the time, I thought still a sadder word was Joanna.
What was it you saw in me that made you love me?
I think it is the feeling that you are so like myself.
Have you noticed that, Jack? Sometimes it has almost terrified me.
We are one person, Mabel. We think the same thoughts. We are one, not two. Your hair!
Joanna knows you admire it, and for a week she did hers in the same way.
I never noticed.
That was why she gave it up. And it didn't really suit her. I can't think of a good way of doing dear Joanna's hair. What's that you're muttering to yourself, Jack? Don't you keep anything away from me?
I was repeating a poem I've written. It is in 2 words. Mabel Purdie. May I teach to you, sweet? Say Mabel Purdie to me.
If I were to say it, Jack, I should be unfaithful to Joanna. Never ask me to be that. Let us go on.
Say it, Mabel. Say it. See, I write it on the ground with your sunshade.
Daddy! Daddy! I've won! Here's the place. Crap in my eye, Tommy.
Yes, that is the tree I stuck my easel under last night. And behold the blessed moon, behaving more gorgeously than ever. Sorry to have kept you waiting, old moon. But you ought to know by now how time passes. Now, keep still while I hand you down to posterity.
The moon is rather pale tonight, isn't she?
Comes of keeping late hours.
Daddy, watch me, look at me. Please, sweet moon, a pleasant expression. No, not as if you were sitting for it, that is too professional. That is better, thank you. Now keep it. That is the sort of thing you say to them, Dad.
I oughtn't to have brought you out so late. You should be tucked up in your cozy bed at home.
With a pillow anyhow.
Except in its proper place.
And the sheet over my face.
Where it oughtn't to be.
And Daddy tiptoeing in to take it off.
Which is more than you deserve.
Then why does he stand so long at the door? And before he has gone, she burst out laughing, for she has been awake all the time.
That's about it. What a life. But I oughtn't to have brought you out here. You should be tucked up in your cozy bed at home. Moonlight is bad for little daughters.
I can't sleep when the moon is at the full. She keeps calling to me to get up. Ooh, perhaps I'm her daughter too.
Gad, you look it tonight.
Do I? Then can you paint me into the picture as well as Mama? You could call it a mother and a daughter. Or simply two ladies, if the moon thinks that calling me her daughter will make her seem too old.
O matura pulchra, fila pulchria. That means, O moon, more beautiful than any two-penny, half-penny daughter.
Dad, do you really prefer her?
Oh, shh. She's not a patch on you. It's the sort of thing we say to our sitters to keep them in good humor. I wish to heaven, Margaret, that we were both not so fond of apple tart. What's this?
It's a tear.
I should think it is a tear.
That boy at the farm did it. He kept calling Snubbs after me. But I got him down and kicked him in the stomach. He's rather a jolly boy.
He sounds it. Ye gods, what a night.
And what a moon. Dad, she's not quite so fine as that.
Shh, I have touched her up.
Dad, what a funny man. I'm frightened. I think they want to take you away from me.
Who, Gosling?
I don't know. It is too lovely, Dad. I won't be able to keep hold of it.
What is, darling?
The world. Everything. And you, Daddy, most of all. Things that are too beautiful can't last.
Now, how did you find that out?
I don't know. Dad, am I sometimes stranger than other people's daughters?
More of a madcap, perhaps.
You think I'm sometimes too full of gladness?
My sweetheart, you do sometimes run over with it.
To be very gay, dearest dear. It's so near to being very sad.
How did you find that out, child?
I don't know. From something in me that's afraid. Daddy, what is a might have been?
A might have been? They are ghosts, Margaret. I dare say I might have been a great swell of a painter, instead of just this uncommonly happy nobody. Or again, I might have been a worthless, idle waster of a fellow.
You?
Who knows? Some little kink in me might have set me off on the wrong road. And that poor soul I might so easily have been. Might have had no Margaret. My word. I'm sorry for it.
So am I. The poor old daddy, wondering about the world without me.
And there are other might have beens. Lovely ones, but intangible. Shades, Margaret. Made of sad folks' thoughts.
I'm so glad I'm not a shade. How awful it would be, Daddy, to wake up and find one wasn't alive.
It would, dear.
Daddy, wouldn't it be awful? I think men need daughters.
They do?
Especially artists.
Yes, especially artists.
Especially artists.
Especially artists.
Fame is not everything.
Fame is rot. Daughters are the thing.
Daughters are the thing.
Daughters are the thing.
I wonder if sons would be even nicer.
Oh, not a patch on daughters. The awful thing about sons is that never, at least from the day he goes to school, can you tell him that you rather like him. And by the time he is 10, you can't even take him on your knee. Sons are not worth having, Margaret. Signed, W. Death.
But if you were a mother, Dad, I dare say he would let you do it.
You think so?
I mean when no one was looking. Sons are not so bad. Signed, Dearth. But I'm glad you prefer daughters. Dad, at what age are we the nicest? Dad! Dad! At what age are we nicest?
Eh? That's a poser. I think you were nicest when you were 2. You knew your alphabet up to G, but fell over at H. No, you were best when you were 3:30. Or just before you struck 6. Or in the mumps year, when I asked you in the early morning how you were, and you said solemnly, I haven't tried yet.
Did I?
Such was your answer. But I'm not sure that chicken pox doesn't beat mumps. Oh Lord, I'm all wrong. Nicest time in a father's life is the year before she puts up her hair.
I suppose that is a splendid time. But there's a nicer year coming to you. Dad, there is a nicer year coming to you.
Is there, darling?
The year she does put up her hair.
Puts it up forever. You know, when the day for that comes, I'm afraid I shan't be able to stand it. It will be too exciting. My poor heart, Margaret.
No, you will be lucky, you, for it isn't to be a bit like that. I am to be a girl and woman day about for the first year. You'll never know which I am till you look at my hair. And even then you won't know, for if it is down, I will put it up, and if it is up, I shall put it down, and so my daddy will gradually get used to the idea.
I see you have been thinking it out.
I've been doing more than that. Shut your eyes, Daddy, and I will give you a glimpse into the future.
I don't know that I want that. The present is so good.
Shut your eyes, please.
No, Margaret.
Please, Dad.
Oh, all right. They are shut.
Don't open them till I tell you. What finger is that?
The dirty one?
Daddy! Now I'm putting up my hair. Oh, I've got such a darling of a mirror. It is such a darling mirror I've got. Dad, don't look. I'll tell you about it. It is a little pool of water. I wish we could take it home and hang it up. Of course, the moment my hair is up, there will be other changes too. For instance, I shall talk quite differently.
Where are my matches, dear?
Top pocket waistcoat.
You were meaning to frighten me just now.
No, I'm just preparing you. You see, darling, I can't call you Dad when my hair is up. I think I shall call you Parrot. Parrot, dear. Do you remember the days when your Margaret was a slip of a girl and sat on your knee? How foolish we were, Parrot, in those distant days.
Shut up, Margaret.
Now I must be more distant to you, more like a boy who could not sit on your knee anymore.
See here, I want to go on painting. Shall I look now?
I'm not quite sure what I want you to. It makes such a difference. Perhaps you will know me. Even the pool is looking a little scared. What do you think? Will I do?
Stand still, dear, and let me look my fill. The Margaret that is to be.
You will see me often enough, Daddy, like this, so you don't need to look your fill. You're looking as long as if this were to be the only time.
Was I? Surely it isn't to be that.
Be gay, Dad. You will be sick of Margaret with her hair up before you're done with her.
I expect so.
Shut up, Daddy. Daddy, I know what you're thinking of. You are thinking what a handful she's going to be.
Well, I guess she is.
Now you're thinking about my being in love someday.
Rot.
I won't, you know, no, never. Oh, I've quite decided, so don't be afraid. Would you hate him at first, Daddy? Daddy, would you hate him? Would you hate him?
Whom?
Well, if there was.
If there was what, darling?
You know the kind of thing I mean quite well. Would you hate him at first?
I surely hope not. I should want to strangle him, but I wouldn't hate him.
I would. That is to say, if I liked him.
If you liked him, how could you hate him?
For daring.
Daring what?
You know. But of course, I shall have no say in the matter. You will do it all. You do everything for me.
I can't help it.
You will even write my love letters, if I ever have any to write, which I won't.
Surely to goodness, Margaret, I will leave you alone to do that.
Not you. So sure you could do it better yourself. You'll try to, but you won't be able.
I want you, you see, to do everything exquisitely. I do wish I could leave you alone to do things a little more for yourself. I suppose it's owing to my having had to be mother and father both. I knew nothing practically about the bringing up of children. And of course I couldn't trust you to a nurse.
Not you. So sure you could do it better yourself. That is you all over. Daddy, do you remember how you taught me to balance a biscuit on my nose like a puppy? And you called me Rover.
I deny that.
And when you said snap, I caught the biscuit in my mouth.
Horrible.
Daddy, I can do it still. This is the last of my supper. Say snap, Daddy.
Not I.
Say snap, please.
I refuse.
Daddy.
Snap. Let that be the last time, Margaret.
No, except just once more. I don't mean now, but when my hair is really up. If I ever should have a Margaret of my own come in and see me in my white bag and say snap, I will have the biscuit ready.
Writer.
Dad, if I ever should marry, not that I will, but if I should, at the marriage ceremony, would you let me be the one who says, I do?
I suppose I deserve this.
You think I'm pretty, don't you, Daddy, whatever other people say?
Not so bad.
I know I have nice ears.
They are all right now, but I had to work on them for months.
Do you mean to say that you did my ears?
Rather.
My dimple is my own.
I'm glad you think so. I wore out the point of my little finger over that dimple.
Even my dimple? Have I anything that is really mine? A bit of my nose or anything?
When you were a babe, you had a laugh that was all your own.
Haven't I now?
It's gone. I'll tell you how it went. We were fishing in a stream, that is to say, I was wading and you were sitting on my shoulders holding the rod. We didn't catch anything. Somehow or another, and I can't think how I did it, you irritated me and I answered you sharply.
I can't believe that.
Yes, it sounds extraordinary, but I did. It gave you a shock, and for the moment, the world no longer seemed a safe place to you. Your faith in me had always made it safe till then. You were suddenly not even sure of your bread and butter. A frightened tear came to your eyes. I was in a nice state about it, I can tell you.
Silly? But what has that to do with my love, Daddy?
The laugh that children are born with lasts just so long as they have perfect faith. To think that it was I who robbed you of yours.
Don't, dear. I'm sure the Lazarus went out with the tears to comfort it. And they have been playing about that stream ever since. They have quite forgotten us, so why should we remember them, cheeky little beasts? Daddy, shall I tell you about my farthest back recollection, I remember the first time I saw the stars. I had never seen night, and then I saw it, and the stars together. Crack in my eye told me it isn't everyone who can boast of such a lovely, lovely recollection of the earliest, is it?
I was determined your earliest should be a good one.
Do you mean to say that you planned it?
Rather. Most people's earliest recollection is of some trivial thing, how they cut their finger or lost a piece of string. I was resolved my Margaret should be something bigger. I was poor, but I could give her the stars.
Oh, how you loved me, Daddykins.
Yes, I do. Rather.
Good evening.
Evening, Missy. Evening, mister.
Lost anything?
Sometimes when the tourists give out their sandwiches, there are bits left over, and they squeeze them between the roots to keep the place tidy. I'm looking for bits.
You don't mean to tell me you're as hungry as that?
Try me.
Daddy, that was the last of my biscuit.
We shall have to think of something else.
Yes. Wait a bit, we're sure to think of something. Daddy, think of something!
Your father doesn't like you to touch the likes of me.
Oh yes, he does. And if he didn't, I will do it all the same. This is a bit of myself, Daddy.
That is all you know.
You needn't be angry with her, mister. I'm all right.
I'm not angry with her. I'm very sorry for you.
If I had my rights, I would be as good as you. Better.
I dare say.
I've had men servants and a motor car.
Margaret and I never rose to that.
I have been a taxi several times, and Daddy often gave telegrams.
Margaret.
I'm sorry, I boasted.
That's nothing. I have a townhouse. At least I had. At any rate, he said there was a townhouse.
Fancy's not knowing for certain.
The Honourable Mrs. Finch Fallow. That's who I am.
That's a lovely name.
Gus.
Don't you like him?
We won't go into that. I have nothing to do with your past, but I do wish we had some food to offer you.
You have a flask.
No, I don't take anything myself. But let me see.
I know. You said we had £5. Would you like £5?
Darling, don't be stupid. We haven't paid our bill at the inn.
All right. I never asked you for anything.
Don't take me up in that way. I've had my ups and downs myself. Now, here is 10 bob, and welcome.
And I have a crown. It is quite easy for us, you know. Daddy will be getting another fiver any day. You can't imagine how exciting it is when the fivers comes in. We dance and we run out and like chumps.
Margaret.
It's kind of you. I'm richer this minute than I have been for many a day.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm sure you will do the same for us.
I wish I was as sure.
Of course. Go get some victuals as quickly as you can. Best of wishes, ma'am, and may your luck change.
Same to you, and may yours go on.
Good night.
What is her name, mister?
Margaret.
Margaret. You drew something good out of the lucky bag when you got her, mister.
Yes.
Take care of her. They're easily lost.
Poor soul. I expect she has had a rough time, and that some man is to blame for it. Partly, at any rate. That woman rather affects me, Margaret. I don't know why. Didn't you like her husky voice? I say, Margaret, we lucky ones, let's swear always to be kind to people who are down on their luck. And then when we are kind, let's be a little kinder.
Yes, let's.
Margaret, always feel sorry for the failures. The ones who are always failures, especially in my sort of calling. Wouldn't it be lovely to turn them on the 39th year of failure into glittering success?
Topping.
Topping.
Oh, topping. How can we do it, Dad?
By letter. To poor old Tom Brokenheart, Top Attic, Garrett Chambers, S.E. Dear Sir, His Majesty has been graciously pleased to purchase your superb picture of Marlow Ferry.
P.S. I am sending the money in a sack so as you can hear it chink.
What could we do for our friend who passed just now? I can't get her out of my head.
You have made me forgot her, Dad. I didn't like it.
Didn't like what, darling?
I didn't like her saying about you losing me.
I shan't lose you.
It would be hard if you lost me, but it would be worse for you. I don't know how I know that, but I do know it. Dad, what would you do without me?
Don't talk like that, dear. It's wicked and stupid and naughty. Somehow, that poor woman. I won't paint anymore tonight.
Dad, let's get out of the wood. It frightens me.
And you loved it a moment ago. Hello. I hadn't noticed there was a house there.
Dad, I feel sure there wasn't a house there.
Goose. It's just that we didn't look. Our old way of letting the world go hang, so interested in ourselves. Nice behavior for people who have been boasting about what they would do for other people. Now, I see what I ought to do.
Let's get out of the wood.
Yes, but my idea first. It is to rouse these people and get food from them, for the husky one.
She's too far away now.
I can overtake her.
Dad! Dad, don't go into that house. I don't know why it is, but I'm afraid of that house.
There is a kiss for each moment until I come back. Oh, naughty, go and stand in the corner. Who's in a nasty temper? I shall be back before you can count 100.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Dad! 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 Dad, come back! I don't want to be a minor then!
Oh, a pretty little room. I wonder who's the owner.
Oh, it doesn't matter. The great thing is that we have escaped Joanna.
Jack, look, a man.
He is asleep.
Do you know him?
Not I. Excuse me, sir. Hi.
Darling, how extraordinary.
After all, precious, have we any right to wake up a stranger just to tell him that we are runaways, hiding in his house?
He would expect it of us.
There's no budging him.
At any rate, we have done the civil thing. There have evidently been people here, but they have not drunk their coffee. Ugh, cold as a deserted egg in a bird's nest. Jack, if you were a clever detective, you could conduct those people out of their neglected coffee cups. I wonder who they are and what has spirited them away.
Perhaps they've only gone to bed. Ought we to knock them up?
I think not, dear. I suppose we have run away, Jack. Meaning to...
Oh, irrevocably. Mabel, if the dog-like devotion of a lifetime... He's not shamming, do you think?
Shake him again.
Oh, it's all right. Mabel, if the dog-like devotion of a lifetime...
Oh, little Joanna. Still, if a woman insists on being a pendulum around a man's neck, then obviously...
Do give me a chance, Mabel. If the dog-like devotion of a lifetime... May I say, Joanna, this is just a little too much.
Sweet husband, you
We don't know, and there's no waking him. You can try, if you like.
You were saying something about the devotion of a lifetime. Please go on.
I would like to before you, Joanna.
Oh, don't mind me.
I should certainly like to say it.
And I shall be proud to hear it.
I should have liked to spare you this, Joanna. You wouldn't put your hands over your ears.
No, sir.
Fine, Joanna, surely your wife's natural delicacy.
As you take in that spirit, Joanna, I can proceed with a clear conscience. If the dog-like devotion of a lifetime...
Did he move?
It isn't that. I'm feeling very funny. Did one of you tap me just now on the forehead?
I have been in this room before.
There's something coming rushing back to me.
I seem to know that coffee set. If I do, the lid of the coffee pot is chipped. It is.
I can't remember this man's name, but I'm sure it begins with L. Lob.
Love!
Lob.
Mabel, your jacket.
How on earth? My jacket? You were in knickerbockers in the wood.
And so I am now. Where did I change? The wood. The wood, certainly. But the wood wasn't the wood.
My head is going round.
Lob's wood! I remember it all. We were here. We did go.
So we did, but how could... Where was...
And who was?
And what was?
Don't let go. Hold on to what we're doing. We shall lose grip of ourselves. Devotion. Something about devotion. Hold on to devotion. If the dog-like devotion of a lifetime... Which of you was I saying that to?
Me?
Are you sure?
I am... not quite sure.
Joanna, what do you think? Which of you is my wife?
I am. No. I am not. It is Mabel who is your wife. Me.
Why, of course you're Mabel.
Well, I guess I am.
And yet, how can it be? I was running away with you.
You don't need to do it now.
The wood. The wood is what explains it. Hold on to the wood. Yes, I see the whole thing. You infernal old rascal. Let us try to think it out. Don't anyone speak for a moment. Think first. Love. Hold on to love. I say, I believe I'm not a deeply passionate chap at all. I believe I'm just a philanderer.
It is what you are.
Mabel, what about ourselves?
Oh, I didn't know. Just a philanderer. And if people don't change, I suppose we shall begin all over again now.
I dare say, but not with each other. I may philander again, but not with you.
Oh, John Purdy, John Purdy. The fine fellow I used to think you. The wood has taught me one thing, at any rate.
What, Jack?
That it isn't accident that shapes our lives.
No, it's fate.
It's not fate, Joanna. Fate is something outside of us. What really plays the dickens with us is something in ourselves. Something that makes us go on doing the same sort of fool things, however many chances we get.
Something in ourselves.
Something we are born with.
Can't we cut out the beastly thing?
Depends, I expect, on how long we have pampered him. But we can at least control him if we try hard enough. But I have for the moment an abominably clear perception that the likes of me never really tries. Oh, forgive me, Joanna. No, Mabel. Oh, both of you. It isn't very pleasant to discover that one is a rotter. I suppose I shall get used to it.
I could forgive anybody anything tonight. It is lovely, not to be married to you, Jack.
I can understand that. I do feel small.
You will soon swell up again.
That is the appalling thing. But at present, at any rate, I am a rag at your feet, Joanna. No, that's yours, Mabel. Are you going to pick me up? I don't advise it.
I don't know whether I want to, Jack. To begin with, which of us is it your lonely soul is in search of?
Which of us is the fluid one, or the fluider one?
Are you and I one? Are you and Joanna one? Or are the three of us two?
Mabel, he wants you to whisper in his ear the entrancing poem, Mabel, Purdie. Do it, Jack! There will be nothing wrong in it now!
Oh, rub it in!
When I need Joanna's success.
No! None of that, Mabel. At least credit me with having my eyes open at last. There will be no more of this. I swear by all that
is... he is off again.
Oh, Lord. So I am.
Don't, Joanna.
She is quite right. I was. In my present state of depression, which won't last, I feel there's something in me that will make me go on being the same ass, however many chances I get. I haven't the stuff in me to take warning. My whole being is corroded. Oh, Shakespeare knew what he was talking about. The fault, dear Brutus, is not in our stars, but in ourselves, that we are underlings.
For dear Brutus, we are to read dear audience, I suppose?
You have it.
Meaning that we have the power to shape ourselves.
We have the power right enough.
But isn't that rather splendid?
For those who have the grit in them, yes. For they are not the dismal chappies. They are the ones with the thin, bright faces. I'm afraid there's not much fight in me, Mabel, but we shall see. If you catch me at it again, have the goodness to whisper to me in passing. Lob's wood. That may cure me for the time being.
Perhaps I will. As long as I care to bother Jack. It depends on you how long that is to be.
I feel that there is hope in that, as well as a warning. Perhaps the wood may prove to have been useful after all. You know, we're not people worth being sorrowful about. So, let us love.
Yes, what about them? Have they changed?
I didn't see any of them in the wood.
Perhaps we did see them without knowing them. We didn't know love.
That's true.
Won't it be delicious to be here to watch them when they come back and see them waking up? Or whatever it was we did.
What was it we did? I think someone tapped me on the forehead.
How do we know the others will come back?
We don't. How awful.
Listen.
I distinctly hear someone on the stairs.
It will be Matey.
Be cautious, both of you. Don't tell them we have had any odd experiences.
So you're back at last. A nice house, I must say. Where's Cody?
Cody? Did he go into the wood too?
I suppose so. I've been down several times to look for him.
Cody too. I wonder, oh, how dreadful.
What's dreadful, Joanna?
Nothing. I was just wondering what he is doing.
Doing? What should he be doing? Did anything odd happen to you in the wood?
No, nothing.
We just strolled about and came back. Did you notice him?
Yes, he's been like that all this time. Sort of stupid, I think. Sometimes the strangest grin comes over his face.
Grin?
Just as if he was seeing amusing things in his sleep.
I dare say he is. Oughtn't we to get Matey to him?
Matey has gone too.
What?
At all events, he's not in the house.
Matey? I wonder who's with him.
Must somebody be with him?
Oh, no, not at all.
Oh, I hope it is Cody.
Oh, I hope not.
Why, Mrs. Purdy?
Dear Mrs. Hunt, whoever he is, and whatever he does, I beg you not to be surprised. I feel that though we had no unusual experiences in the wood, others may not have been so fortunate.
Be cautious, my dear, what you say to him before he comes to.
Comes to? You puzzle me.
It is matey.
Do come in.
With apologies, ladies and gents, may I ask who is host?
A very reasonable request. Furthest on the right.
Merely to ask, sir, if you could direct me to my hotel. The gentleman seems to be reposing.
It is Lob.
What is love, madam?
Surely you haven't forgotten.
Anything we can do for you, sir? Just give it a name.
I hope you're not alone. Do say you have some lady friend with you.
My wife is with me.
Why? You have been quick.
I didn't know you were married.
Why should you, madam? You talk as if you know me.
Gracious, do you really think I don't?
Sit down, won't you, my dear sir, and make yourself comfy.
Thank you very much. But my wife!
Yes, bring her in. We're simply dying to make her acquaintance.
Thank you. You're very good. I'm much obliged.
Who can she be?
What an extraordinary wood. He doesn't seem to know who he is at all.
Don't worry about that Cody, darling.
He will know soon enough. And so will the little wife. By the way, whoever she is, I hope she is fond of butlers. This lady Caroline! Joy! And she was so sure she couldn't take the wrong turning.
May I present before you Lady Caroline Matey.
How do you do?
Your servant, Lady Caroline.
Lady Caroline Matey? You?
Charmed, I'm sure. Very pleased to meet any wife of Mr. Matey.
Allow me, the Duchess of Candelabra, the ladies Helena and Matilda Manab. I am the Lord Chancellor.
I have wanted to say your great acquaintance.
Charmed. These informal meetings are so delightful, don't you think? Yes, indeed.
And your friend by the fire.
I will introduce you to him when you wake up. I mean, when he wakes up.
I ought to have said, I am James Matey.
The James Matey.
A name perhaps not unknown in the world of finance.
Finance? So you did take that clerkship?
Yes, I did start off as a clerk in the city, and I'm not ashamed to admit it.
Fancy that now. And did it save you?
Save me, madam?
Excuse me, we ask odd questions in this house. We just mean, did that keep you honest? Or are you still a pilferer? Husband mine, what does she mean? No offense, I just mean a pilferer on a larger scale.
If you are referring to the Labrador's business or the Working Women's Bank.
Oh, got him.
Those are what I meant.
Well, there was nothing proved.
Mabel, Jack, here is another of us. You've gone just the same way again, my friend. There is more in it, you see, than taking the wrong turning. You would always take the wrong turning. Tra-la-la.
If you are casting any aspersions on my husband, allow me to say that I'm proud the
I've denied does not today exist.
My dear, do be careful.
As long as you are satisfied, dear Lady Caroline, but I thought you shrank away from all blood that was not blue.
You thought? Why should you think of me? Allow me to say that I adore my Jim. What am you doing, Jim?
I don't know, Caroline. I seem to be at home with this in my hands.
Caroline!
Look at me well. Don't you remember me?
I don't seem to remember you, madam, but I associate you with hard-boiled eggs. You like your eggs hard-boiled.
Yes, hold on to hard-boiled eggs. She used to tip you, especially to see them. Yes, that was the pocket.
Tip!
Tip!
Jolly word, isn't it?
It seemed to set me thinking.
Why is my work basket in this house?
You are living here, you know.
That is what a person feels. But when did one come? It is very odd, but one feels as though one ought to say, when did one go?
She is coming to with a whoosh.
Mr. Purdie.
Mrs. Code!
The governor, my clothes!
One is in evening dress.
You will understand clearly in a minute, Caroline. You didn't really take that clerkship in the city, Jim. You went into domestic service, but in the essentials you haven't altered.
I'll have my shaving water 7:30 sharp, matey.
Very good, sir.
Sir! Midsummer Eve! The wood!
Yes, hold on to the wood.
You are Lady Caroline Laney.
It is Matey, the butler.
You seemed quite happy with him, you know, Lady Caroline.
We won't tell. Caroline Matey. I seem to like her. Horrible.
It is rather difficult to see what we should do next.
Perhaps if I were to go downstairs.
It would be conferring a personal favor on us all.
It is all that wretch's doing.
It's a long way to
Cody!
Cody?
It's a long way.
Why is he so happy?
Dear, hold my hand.
Don't he know me?
Mrs. Code, I'm sorry. It didn't so much matter for the likes of us, but for your sake. I wish Cody hadn't gone out.
We'd have been happily married these 30 years.
But my heart's right. Oh, may I intrude? My name is Code. I was going about the woods with a whistle when I saw your light.
Going about in the wood with a whistle?
And why not, madam?
Madam, don't you know me?
I don't know you. But I wish I did.
Do you? Why?
If I might say so, you have a very soft, lovable face.
Who was with you? Playing whistles in the wood?
No one was with me.
No lady?
Certainly not. I'm a bachelor.
Bachelor?
Don't give way, dear. It might be much worse.
Bachelor? Are you sure you never spoke to me before? Do you think?
Not to my knowledge. Never. Never. Except in dreams.
What did you say to her in dreams?
I said, my dear. Odd.
The darling man.
How could you say such things to an old woman?
Old? No. I didn't think of you as old. No. You were young. With a morning dew on your face and coming across the lawn in that black and green dress and carrying such a pretty parasol.
That was how we first met. He used to love me in black and green. And it was a pretty parasol. Look, I am old, so it cannot be the same woman.
Old, I suppose, but it was still the same soft, lovable face and the same warm, beaming smile that children could warm their hands at.
He always liked my smile.
So do we all.
Emma!
He hasn't forgotten my name.
It is a shame that we didn't meet before. I think I've been waiting for you. I suppose it's too late now, but you couldn't overlook me being an old fellow, could you?
How lovely! He's going to propose to her again. Cody, you happy thing! He's wanting the same soft face after 30 years.
We mustn't be too sure, but I think that is it. What exactly is it you want, Mr. Code?
I want the right to hold the parasol over your head. Won't you be my wife, my dear, and so give my long dream of you a happy ending?
Kisses aren't called for at our age, but here is a muffler for your old neck.
My muffler? I have missed it. But why, when, how is this?
He's coming too.
Lob! Oh, bless me, Coney. I went into that wood.
And without your muffler, you that are subject to chills, what are you feeling for in your pocket?
The whistle I had when I... It's gone. I guess so, but I will rather miss it. Oh, have I been saying awful things to you?
You have been making her so proud. It is a compliment to our entire sex. You have a second chance, and it is her. Again.
Of course it is. It is just that I thought that if I had a second chance, I would be able to do things. You know, Cody, I've often told you that it was due to me being cursed with competency that I didn't write my great book. But now I had no competency, and I haven't written anything at all.
That needn't make you feel lonely in this house.
You seem to have been quite happy as an old bachelor, dear.
I'm surprised at myself, Emma, but I believe I was.
I wonder if what it means is that you don't especially need even me. I wonder if what it means is you are just the sort of amiable creature who would be happy anywhere and anyhow.
Oh dear, it can't be as bad as that.
Certainly not. It is a romance, and I won't have it looked upon as anything else.
Thank you, Joanna. You will try not to miss the whistle, Cody.
You are all I need.
Yes. But I'm not so sure as I used to be that it is a great compliment.
Cody, behave.
Mrs. Dearth! And she's alone. Who would have expected that of her?
She is a wild one, Jack, but I sometimes thought rather dear. I hope she has gotten off cheaply.
Pleased to see you, stranger.
I was afraid such an unceremonious entry might startle you.
Not a bit.
I usually enter a house by the front door.
I have heard that such is the swagger way.
So stupid of me, I lost myself in the woods.
Of course you did. Never mind that. Do tell us your name.
Oh, yes, your name.
Of course, I am the Honourable Mrs. Finch-Fallow.
Oh, of course.
I hope Mr. Finch-Fallow is very well. We don't know him personally, but may we have the pleasure of seeing him bob up presently?
No, I'm not sure where he is.
Oh, I wonder if the dear clever police know.
No, they don't. So awkward. I gave my sandwiches to a poor girl and her father whom I met in the wood, and now, isn't it a nuisance? I'm quite hungry. May I?
Poor soul.
We are so anxious to know whether you met a friend of ours in the wood, Mr. Dearth. Perhaps you know him too.
Dearth? I don't know any Dearth.
Oh dear, what a wood.
He's quite a front door sort of man. Knocks and rings, you know.
Don't worry her.
I meet so many. You see, I go out a great deal. I have visiting cards, printed ones.
Oh, how very distingué. Perhaps he has painted your portrait. Mr. Dearth is an artist.
Very likely. They all want to paint me. I dare say that is the man to whom I gave my sandwiches.
But I thought you said he had a daughter.
Such a pretty girl. I gave her half a crown.
A daughter? That can't be Dearth.
Don't be too sure. Was the man you speak of a rather chop-fallen, gone-to-sea sort of person?
No, I thought him such a jolly, attractive man.
Dearth jolly? Attractive? Oh no. He didn't say anything about his wife?
Yes, do try to remember if you mentioned her.
No, he didn't.
He was far from jolly in her time.
Perhaps that was the lady's fault.
That's Dearth's voice. He sounds quite married.
Alice, you poor thing.
This is going to be horrible.
I am sorry to bounce in on you in this way, but really I have an excuse. I'm a painter of sorts and...
Mr. Dearth, I'm delighted to see you looking so well. Like a new man, isn't he?
I am certainly very well, if you care to know. But did I tell you my name?
No, but we have an instinct in this house.
Well, it doesn't matter. Here is the situation. My daughter and I have just met in the wood, a poor woman famishing for want of food. We were as happy as Greeks ourselves, and the sight of her distress rather cut us up. Can you give me something for her? Why are you looking so startled? May I have this? I feel I can't be mistaken. It was you I met in the wood. You've been playing some trick on me. It was for her I wanted the food.
Have you come to take back the money you gave me?
Your dress? You were almost in rags when I saw you outside.
I don't understand.
If I might say so, Dearth, you looked quite different in the wood yourself.
What?
Where am I? I seem to know you, do I?
Yes, you do. Oh, poor dear. Hold my hand and you will soon remember all about it.
I'm afraid, Mr. Dearth, it is harder for you than for the rest of us.
I wish I could help you, but I can't. I'm a rotter.
We are awfully sorry. Don't you remember? Midsummer Eve?
Midsummer Eve? This room? Yes. This room. You. Was it you? We're going out to look for something. The Tree of Knowledge, wasn't it? Somebody wanted me to go too. A lady, I think. Who was that? What was I doing here? I was smoking a cigar. I laid it down there. Who was that lady?
Something about a second chance.
Yes, you poor dear. Thought you could make so much of it.
A lady who didn't like me. She had good reasons too. But what were they?
A little old man. He did it. What did he do?
It is coming back. I'm not the man I thought myself.
I am not Mrs. Finch Fallow. Who am I?
You were that lady.
It is you, my husband.
My dear, you are much better off, so far as I can see, than if you were Mrs. Finch Fallow.
Yes, indeed. But he isn't.
Alice! I didn't know you when I was in the wood with Margaret. Margaret! Oh my God.
I wish...
You old ruffian!
No. I'm rather fond of him. Our lonely, friendly little host. Lob, I thank thee for that hour.
Did you see that? His hand is shaking again.
The watery eye has come back.
And yet, they're both quite nice people. If you were not such a savage.
I dare say there's nothing the matter with her except that she would always choose the wrong man. Good man or bad man, but the wrong man for her.
We can't change.
Jack says the brave ones can.
The ones with the thin, bright faces.
So then there's hope for you and me then, Jack.
I don't expect so.
It must be getting late. Shouldn't we go to bed?
Hold on to bed.
Breakfast is quite ready.
My watch has stopped.
And mine, just as well, perhaps. There's a smell of coffee.
Well, come along now, Cody. I hope you haven't been tiring your foot too much.
I shall give it a good rest tomorrow, dear.
I've given your eggs excellent, ma'am.
It has really been a long night.
Certainly.
Strange experiment, matey. Does it ever have any permanent effect?
As far as I know, miss, not often. But I believe every once in a while he could tell you.